Gentlemen, thank you for joining me for today's workout. My name is Rujay. I'm going to take you through a home workout today, dumbbells only. That's all you need for these workouts. If you've got enough dumbbell weight load at home and they're interchangeable, they're going to work really good for you. So this workout today, we're looking at shoulders, biceps, and incorporating some lower back exercise to do at home. So I've not got any room to do outside today because it's pretty cold out there. Ain't got access to a gym today. So I'm literally doing this workout in my bedroom, just using dumbbells. And I'm also going to show you a quick tip. If you haven't got enough weight load and you've got like fixed weight dumbbells at home, then I want to be using bands because that's what I've got today. I've got some fixed weight, but to increase and overload into the muscles, I'm going to be using some resistant bands, which you can just grab, nothing for more than about 10 pounds. Simply guys, these HAD workouts are built for home muscle building, and they are literally to pack on mass, to pack on muscle with limited equipment at home. So you don't have to specifically go to the gym and lift heavy loads of weight to build muscle. There are different ways. You just have to use your imagination to put exercise together and still work at home and still get efficient overload and muscle breakdown to still build muscle and mass. Guys, I'm ready, so let's get started. I'm going to go straight into this workout. The first two exercises I'm going to put together in a superset form is one shoulder exercise followed by a bicep exercise. So first exercise, guys, is going to be the pike push-up. I'm doing this exercise first because we can just use our own body weight and it gives you enough overload to work your shoulders, and it's not an easy exercise to do. So if you're finding it very difficult to do a pike push-up, you can always do it in an elevated form. I mean, I could raise it onto my bed if I want to get more height, or even something a little bit lower just to get that full range of the movement. And so here I'm going to go with the pike push-ups, and if you want it harder, actually you can put your feet on the wall as well or raise them on the bed as well, so you can have more decline to the position, and that's going to get you closer to a sort of a handstand position, which makes it very difficult and gives you a huge overload into the shoulders. So that's why I'm going to start with this exercise first, because I might not have enough weight to push and overload and break down into my shoulders. So let's go over and do the pike push-ups. I'm targeting 10 to 15 reps. So I'm doing this exercise. I'm going to basically bring my feet in as much as I can and get those hips up into the air. From here, I'm going to have roughly about shoulder width apart with my hands. And I'm going to be focusing, trying to push through my palms. I'm just trying to bring my head down between my hands, just slightly in front of my fingertips, and then push through. And always trying to keep those hips up. So there you have it, guys. Tough exercise, 10 to 15 reps that you can do. Manage 12 on that set. And I'm going to jump straight into the next exercise. So we're going to be using bicep curls. So you're going to grab a couple of dumbbells. I've only got a couple of light sets, so I'm going to be using bands to increase that overload today. So once I've grabbed the bands, I'm also going to grab now the dumbbells that I can work with here. So what's happened, I've got 3 kilos on each side here. Just by using bands, you can at least double or triple the actual weight overload. So whether I'm lifting 6 kilos here, I can times that by 3 at least to get that sort of weight load just by adding a resistance band here. So here I'm going to step out onto the resistance band to keep it down. So you want to make sure you got slightly get a feel of it, so you got an even weight load either side when you're going to pull through. And then just keeping your heels on the band and going into bicep curls. So make sure you got these elbows tucked in nicely beside the core, and then bring those dumbbells up to the shoulders and then squeeze at the top. And again, we're targeting 10 to 15 reps. Alright guys, so this is where you're going to take a 60-second strict rest, and then you're going to complete another 3 to 4 sets of these two exercises before we're going to move on to the next set of supersets. Moving on to the next two supersets that we're going to do with the biceps and shoulders. So we're going to move on to the shoulder exercise with a single dumbbell this time. You can use 2 dumbbells if you've got enough weight load at home to do exercise. We're going to be doing upright rows. So depending if you've got enough weight load, if you haven't, again, you're going to do exactly what I'm going to do right now, but you will need that resistance band as well. So I'm going to grab a single dumbbell this time and also the bands to get that overload. So I'm going to go first with another 10 to 15 reps and just grabbing the same dumbbell that I was using. But this time, when you're doing upright rows, if you're used to doing it with a barbell, you know that all dumbbells you're going to do, you know you have to have the overhand grip. So we need the same grip on a single dumbbell. So I need to grab the bands first. So you don't want to grab the handle, you just want to grab the band itself first, and then get an overhand grip around the end of your weights here. And this time, you only actually need to put one foot into the band to slightly lean forward and to get some support and balance. So here I want to basically put my heel on the band, so that keeps it down. So I've only got it on one foot. I'm going to have one leg back and bend that knee slightly forward and lean forward a bit, and then I'm going to be able to bring that weight up. Now pulling and the bands and getting those elbows and shoulders to line up in a straight line to work effectively into my delts, and also getting those shrugs in there as well to hit those traps. And again, we're targeting 10 to 15 reps. You're really going to find this one burning after doing the first 3 or 4 sets on your pike push-ups. And using this band, it really generates a lot of overload just using such a small dumbbell. But even right now, my traps and my front delts pretty much screaming, they're on fire right now. Really effective. Like I said, you can build big muscle at home. So now, again, we're going to incorporate the bicep exercise. Guess what? We're just going to carry on with the same bicep exercise and just continue to get that bicep overload on both of the bicep heads here. So again, just grabbing both of those weights and grabbing the handles of your resistance band first, and then grabbing the weight. That gives you the comfortable grip. And let's go ahead and same reps. If you really want to change it up a little bit, you can go into hammer curls. So you can go into this position where you can bring them straight up, and that's working more of the outer bicep head. If you want to hit both heads, then I would continue with the same position to hit both bicep heads, keeping those dumbbells completely facing forward. Make sure you're getting that good height when you get those dumbbells up, so it's coming above your shoulder height. Get a good squeeze into the biceps. That's the way you're going to build biceps, not just doing the movement. You've got to get that squeeze. Alright, same principle here, guys. You're going to take a 60-second strict rest again and complete another 3 to 4 sets of these 2 exercises back to back. And then, guys, we're going to move on to one last exercise, and we're going to work our lower back. So let's take it into the last exercise, guys. We're going to finish off with single leg deadlift. So let's get in that lower back muscles working now as well. We haven't got barbells, we haven't got heavy weights. You may have just enough dumbbell weight at home, but even still probably not enough to effectively work your lower back if you wanted to do some form of deadlift. So we're going to go with single deadlifts because it's a great exercise, and it's also one that gets avoided a lot in the gym. So in this way, when you're at home, it's a good one to get in, because now we can actually work on our balance, and you also find that it fires and really works and overloads into our glutes and hamstrings a lot more just by doing some single leg deadlifts, and we don't need so much weight. And that's the great idea of the exercise. And it also will help you with better balance and bring some more stability into your leg work. So we're going to go with a single dumbbell, whatever you can manage with. So grab that weight or whatever you have, so it doesn't have to be heavy, and the exercise will still be effective enough to actually strengthen your lower back muscles. So we're going to go between 8 to 12 on each leg. And so first leg, so I've got this leg here, so I'm going to have the weight on the opposite arm when I come down. So that's going to obviously give you a little bit more stability on the exercise. So when I do, I'm going to have the front leg slightly bent with the knee here. That also gives you good stability. And it doesn't really matter too much about where the back leg is, as long as that foot is off the ground so you can have it straight, or again, a bend in the knee. So it's all about where your balance is, and you can use your opposite arm just to give you that balance. So you can bring it out if you want, if you just don't want it doing nothing by the side. So going all the way down, trying to get to the bottom to touch your toe, and then just coming up. So you just want to pull up and make sure you've got that good arch in the back here, chest out forward, shoulders rounded back, even when on the way down. So you don't want to hunch over. That's just going to eliminate the actual contraction into the lower back muscle. So just that stability work, see slightly moving left and right, is literally activating my glutes here and really working into there. And just switching sides straight away and doing the same on the opposite leg. So don't rush this exercise. Your main focus is the form, the posture, and that balance work. Alright guys, so you just want to take maybe even just 30 seconds rest this time, because one side's already rests about roughly a minute anyway, so you don't have to take a full minute, and it's not really getting your heart pounding. We're not doing supersets here. It's just the one exercise, so you can take a short one, about 30 seconds, and then go straight back into working the other side and back to back until you complete your 3 to 4 sets on that exercise, and that will finish up this workout for today. So that brings us to the end of the workout, guys. So once you've completed your deadlifts, and make sure you do them. I really encourage you to do this particular exercise. It's more important even than the first exercise that you did, because it builds the whole foundation of your core and your lower body, because it really gives you that good stabilization in your body and builds core strength, because you're going to need that when you're actually going to the gym. And if you are lifting heavier loads, your body needs to be able to be capable of doing so, lifting heavy weights without causing any injuries. So make sure you got overall strong core, lower back, and a lower body foundation. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this workout. Do make sure you smash that like button. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can keep up with workouts and videos just like this every single week. And do click that notification bell so you are notified every single time I get a new video upload. So workouts like this, guys, you can definitely build big gains and big muscle at home, not even using massive amounts of equipment. So make sure that you got your dumbbells and you have some resistance bands. They'll be very helpful to get that extra overload if you need so. For any of you guys still struggling out there, still can't get results, maybe have bad diet or not understanding how to put extra workouts together, make sure you check out my YouTube channel here, and also make sure you check out the link down below to my live coaching so I can actually support you and guide you through your goal, helping with diet and nutrition at the same time. So what to eat, when to eat, as well as giving you personalized workouts which are going to benefit you in your circumstance with whatever equipment you have. So that's it from this video today, guys. I hope I'll see you in the next video. Enjoying these workouts. Keep strong, guys, and keep working out, and you will get there.